Hello my lovely ladies and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we are talking about the art of saying less than necessary, and with that protecting your level up journey and developing yourself to the woman that you want to be in peace. Ladies, let's get into it. When you are leveling up or you are developing yourself in different areas of your life, it's best not to share too many things of this journey or of your goals with too many people. And I want to start this video off with diving a little bit deeper in why it's so important for you to protect these goals that you have, especially in this time as you are starting to evolve and grow. You want to protect yourself in this period of transition, from going to where you are currently to the woman that you want to become. I like to use the comparisons of the caterpillar and the butterfly. So when you are leveling up, you are improving yourself, you start off in this cocoon, right? So you are going to be in this cocoon and you're going to study, you're going to learn, you're going to do your inner work, you're going to focus on you. In this period, you don't want any outside distraction. You don't need people's opinion. You don't need people's advice, especially if it's unsolicited. You want to focus on yourself. And when you have done that and you feel good enough about yourself, then you open your cocoon and you change into this butterfly. There are more reasons why you sharing your goals and sharing with people that you are leveling up and improving your life can have a negative effect on you, and it can have a negative effect on your results. One thing that can happen is that you can lose motivation. This is really interesting what happens, because the moment you share a goal with another person, you can have this feeling of already accomplishing it because other people are validating you and they are encouraging you. And that alone, that gratification, can make you feel like, oh wait, I am doing so well. I'm already on the right track. Well, as a matter of fact, you didn't even start it yet. That's one reason. Another reason why sharing your level up journey or sharing your goals can negatively affect you, it's the point that I briefly touched upon, and that is the judgment of other people. And that judgment, even though you might think that you are really strong and you're gonna do it regardless, can have a negative effect on you. If you share with 3 people that you are saving for a house, or that you are going to dress in a more sophisticated, classy, and feminine way, or that you are going to learn a new language, or that you're going to work on your dream body. So what if, for example, you share with those people that you want to achieve that goal in 3 months, or you want to achieve it in 6 months? And what if 2 of these 3 people tell you that, yes, you can do it, but why do you need to do it in 6 months? Or why don't you try this way of doing it? Someone that I know really got success with it. Or they might share, well, yeah, do you really think that's realistic? If you're getting that type of replies from the people that you share your goals with, even though you might be someone that is really secure and you're really determined, people's opinion, and even if they don't mean it in a negative way, if it's not supporting where you want to go, if it's not supporting your goal, it can negatively affect you. Another thing that can happen is envy. And envy happens the moment that you share something with someone that the other person also wants to achieve. But often their limiting belief is holding them back from doing it themselves. So what do? They project that negative energy onto you. Do you really think you can do this? Last year, we already said we're going to work on our dream bodies. It didn't work. Why do you think you can do it this year? So you want to protect yourself from people's envy. Another thing that can happen when you are sharing your goals with other people is that you are going to need their validation. So you're going to need their motivation in order for you to move forward, right? If they're not checking in with you and asking you, how is it going with starting that business? How is it going with dating? How is it going? If they do not validate you or acknowledge you, you could get less motivated to continue. So let's not rely our goals or our outcome on other people. Let's put that responsibility back on ourselves. Unfortunately, not everyone is going to support you. Not everyone is going to want to see you succeed. And that's life. And for that reason, we need to make sure that we do everything in our power to protect the goals that we have. You made the decision for change. You said it's time for me to focus on myself. You looked at different areas in your life and said, I want to change that, I want to change that, I want to change that. Then now you focus on that change. With that, you are blocking out people's opinions, you are in your cocoon, and you're focusing on your own personal growth. I just shared a couple of reasons why it's so important for us to keep our goals to ourselves, keep this journey to ourselves, and take this time in that cocoon, in that warm, cozy cocoon, to ourselves. This video was also inspired by the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And law number 4 is actually about the art of saying less than necessary. So let's look at a couple of tips that can help you to say less than necessary in this period of transitioning into the woman of your dreams. One thing that can help you is to avoid over-explaining yourself. Hold yourself back from sharing excessive information. Don't feel the need to explain to everybody what you're working on, what you're doing, and go into details. If someone asks you a question that has to do with your level up or you improving yourself, you can keep it vague. You don't have to go in depth. Don't go in depth when it comes to the answers you're giving. And I have an example for you. This is something I also already shared in one of my older videos. An example of this is if you have been working on improving yourself during the weekend and someone asks you, tell me, how was your weekend? You decide what part of the weekend you're going to share with them. You don't have to explain to them that you went to a seminar about starting your business or you went to a seminar about improving your romantic relationship. That is for you. People don't have to know all of that. Just share the basics. Share how you went to family, how you went out with friends, how you went out to dinner, how you had a birthday party. Keep it a little bit more surface level. You don't have to go in detail and you want to stop over explaining. Another thing that can help you is to think before you speak. And this one is not as obvious as it might seem, because yes, we know that we want to think about the things we're going to say before we speak. But what I really mean with this point is that I want you to, before you even go out or before you start a conversation with someone, know for yourself what you are comfortable with sharing and what not. If you're focusing on getting your dream body, do you want to share that that's something that you're doing? Know for yourself what the topics are that you don't want to talk about and where you have this boundary. So the moment you're having a conversation and you feel that the conversation is going that direction, switch it up. Ask the other person a question about something completely different. I'm going to share something else that can help you later on, but know what it is that you want to talk about and what you don't want to talk about. And have this boundary for yourself. And most importantly, stick to your boundaries. So take the time before you go out, before you start a conversation, to know what it is that you want to talk about and what you do not want to talk about. Number 3 is to listen more and speak less. In this world where everybody is so focused on being heard, restrain yourself and do the opposite. Many people just really want to share what's going on inside of them. Let the other person that you're having a conversation with say more. Let them speak. And you reframe yourself and be more quiet. You can actually have a pretty good conversation in that way. And what you need to do in order for you to keep the conversation going is you will be saying things, but you will actually react to what the person is saying and you will be asking questions. We are not really asked about ourselves often. And that's why coaching is really good, because when you are working with a coach, it is all about you. All the questions are focused on helping you grow and get further. So when you're having a conversation with someone and you are asking them questions, you're focusing your energy on them, that is going to make them feel so good. And indirectly, they're going to like you more. Very interesting. So ask the person questions and don't ask it in a way that you are interrogating them. No, ask it in a way that you are literally interested in what they're saying and you want to know more about it. So you'll be asking follow-up questions and you're going to look really interested. In that way, you can have a pretty good conversation with someone and without them knowing that your goal is actually to say as less as possible. And then point number 4 that can help you is to clearly say that you don't want to talk about it. Ladies, no is also an answer. And of course, we are ladies that are also focusing on our behavior. And we want to present ourselves in the most classy way as we can. So we don't want to be in a position where we are being rude or can come across rude when it's not necessary. And in that way, you're going to say no, but you're going to say no in a softer way. So, for example, if someone keeps asking you about one of the things that you're working on in your life, it could be you changing up your wardrobe, it could be you finding a new job, focus on your finances, working on your body, right? Any of those things. But you don't want to talk about it, you can simply say, I don't feel comfortable talking about this. Or you could say, that's an area of my life I like to keep to myself. You could also say, I'm not comfortable sharing that. And that's how you keep it classy while also at the same time sharing your boundaries. This is something I'm not sharing. So stop asking. My lovely, lovely ladies, we came to the end of today's video. I hope that this video gave you that insights and gave you that understanding of the importance of keeping your level up journey to yourself. The goals that you have set for yourself, especially in the beginning stage, in your cocooning stage, keep them to yourself and put all the energy you have on your goals and you improving your life. People's opinions are not important because they are not going to do the work for you. You need to do the work. You need to stay motivated. And in the beginning of the video, I shared with you the things that can go wrong and you don't want to risk it. It's just not worth it. And I hope that the tips I gave you help you with embodying the art of saying less than necessary because yes, you don't have to overshare. And I hope that all this information helps you to start your journey or continue your journey on becoming the very best version of you. Ladies, thank you so much for watching. We will see each other in my next video. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye, ladies.